Welcome to Sidney High School, the home of the Lady Yellow Jackets, where tonight they play host to the Bellefontaine Lady Chiefs. My name is Ben Ayers. Sitting next to me tonight is Matt Everidge. Matt, tonight we have a tale of two tapes here as Bellefontaine's coming in. Had a little bit of a rough start to their season so far.
Yeah, they're coming in 2-8. Brian Hogan bringing them in his 6th year. They are coming off a nice win against Piqua, though, on the 23rd. They got two good players out there that we should look at tonight on Longsway and Stolle, both scoring right around 10 points on an average. So they look to be competitive. 8 seniors on the team. They're going to have to count on that senior leadership to pull through.
On the other side of the ball, City once again is hot this year after going 22-2 last year. Unfortunately, not making it too far into the tournament run, hoping to improve on that this year. But they are hot right now, and they got all 5 starters back.
Yeah, they're 9-0 coming in. Megan Mummy in her 5th year has got them started out perfect on the season, being led the way by Hudson and Taborn down low. And then as soon as you guys get her covered, Davis will come in over the top, shooting 56% from threes with 11.4 per game. So they can attack it from both ends of the court. It's
both teams' first game coming back from the Christmas break, so interested to see what happens tonight and excited for some high school girls basketball action. We'll be back with the pregame, starting lineups, and keys to the game.
Need a good night's sleep? Here at Francis Furniture, we fulfill all your needs and wants with a huge selection of quality, low-priced furnishings. We guarantee our mattresses will give you the best night's sleep ever.
Take your game day party to the next level with a new TV and Sonos sound system from Fowler's TV in St. Mary's. A Sonos sound system takes all the action into every room of your home and outdoors. Break your home into zones and control the content and level right from your phone or tablet, enabling you to enjoy the game or not with the touch of a finger. Add a security camera system connected to your TV from Fowler's, and never leave another friend stuck outside in the cold. Fowler's TV, taking game day to the next level.
If you want to save 70% on your heating, cooling, and hot water costs, the answer is right under your feet. Let New Knoxville Supply install a water furnace geothermal system and use the natural temperature from the earth for a more constant temperature in your home. Also ask about our new Symphony home management system. Control temperatures, track energy usage, and receive safety alerts for everything, including your sump pump. All from anywhere, anytime. Now is the time to calculate your savings at newknoxvillesupply.com.
I happened to pivot wrong and hurt my knee. I ended up tearing my ACL. It hit me pretty hard because I love playing lacrosse. I met my surgeon and he made me feel confident about being able to get back into playing lacrosse. They always just took such good care of me, and they really were confident in what they were doing, which made me feel confident that I would be able to get back to playing lacrosse.
Again, welcome again to Sidney High School, where tonight the Sidney Lady Yellow Jackets are facing off against the Bellefontaine Lady Chiefs. And we're going to get started off with the starting lineups here for Bellefontaine. Number 2, Aubrey Stolle, a freshman. She's going to be followed by 4 seniors that are also starting. Number 4, Mallory Stolle.
Number 10, a senior, Liz Martin.
Number 10, Liz Martin. Number 20, Megan Lonsway, the leading scorer for the Lady Chiefs. And number 21, a senior as well, Riley Pennerwood. Again, they are coached by Brian Hogan, coming in at 2-8 on the season, the winners of their last 2. Now over to the home team for the Sidney Lady Yellow Jackets, coached by Megan Mummy. Number 13, sophomore Carrie Nuss. The center, number 55, the 6'3 junior, Selena Taborn. Number 14, Ashley Egan, also a senior. And also coming in, number 10 as a senior, Caitlyn Davis. And the returning GWalk North Player of the Year, number 34, Sylvia Hudson. Again, coached by Megan Mummy. They are 9-0 on the season, 1-0 so far on the GWalk. Now we're going to send it over to Matt for the Bud Chrysler's Dodge Jeep Ram keys to the game, where the dealer makes the difference.
All right, starting out for Bellefontaine. Keys for them is going to be rebounding. They need to control the paint as much as they can. Their outside shooting, which has not been a strong set for them this year, but they really need to work on that outside shooting, and they need to continue the streak. Like we said, they're coming in with 2 wins in a row. They really need to build off of that. For the Yellow Jackets, they need to dominate the paint. They got a lot of height inside. They should be able to control that. They need to limit their turnovers, and they need to control the game early. Look for them to try to get a quick early lead here at the beginning of this.
All right, the tip is controlled there by Taborn as she taps it over to Davis as she's going to initiate the offense for Sidney. Bellefontaine's coming here, looks like into a 1-2-2 zones. Sidney is readjusting their alignment to get into this zone offense. Beautiful inside out pass there by Taborn. Shot a little bit long, but rebounded by Hudson. Kick back out for Taborn for the miss, and the Bellefontaine Lady Chiefs with the rebound as they push it up the floor, looking to get something in transition here.
Sidney quickly missing 2. That's not what they're wanting to do to start this out.
Now Bellefontaine didn't mess around as Aubrey Stolley caught the ball and got it up there, and Sidney's bringing it back down now. Again, you be able to use this side. Taborn gets it deep, kicks it out to number 10, Caitlyn Davis here, as they're going to work it around. Davis, the primary outside shooter there, a little bit long on that three-point shot.
Makes her 0 for 2 so far on the start, 57% on the year.
And both teams doing a good job as Taborn forces a jump ball there. A little quick on the call. Taborn is leads the G-Walk, and this isn't a G-Walk game, it leads the G-Walk. She's first in blocks, the averaging just over 3 blocks per game. So definitely a force to reckon with inside the paint.
Looking to get the ball in. Chieftain's a much smaller team by looking at them here on paper and on the court. You can see the height difference for Sidney.
Yeah, Taborn just kind of lets the player kind of back down, knowing that she can, if they turn around, she's got the size to keep her from shooting there. Good drive by number 10, Liz Martin. Looks like she's going to go to the foul line to shoot 2.
Martin, one of the 8 seniors on the team. This is definitely what they're going to need to lean on, and if they can get an early lead here, that might be enough to spark them.
Ashley Egan again Ashley Egan with the first foul there for the Lady Yellow Jackets. Get number 10, Liz Martin's going to the foul line. She's an 86% free throw shooter, so someone you want to have standing at the line if you are a fan of the Lady Chiefs, and she is able to knock down that first one to get the first points for the night. And second shot's up and good. Definitely looks like she has a good shot there, and I say 86%. She can stay aggressive, get to that foul line, help get some extra points for that team. It's going to be something they're going to need today.
Sidney was still looking for their first point, look for them to go low. And, well, I say that, and there goes the deep 3.
Yeah, shot there by Carrie Nuss on the 3-point, goes off the mark. Maybe mark it as an assist, though, in the scoring column. The air ball lands right in the hands of Sylvia Hudson. She gets her first 2 points of the game. Again, Hudson's averaging 21.1 points per game, leading the G-Walk in scoring, also 9.4 rebounds per game. And so an all-around player. And right spot at the right time there, gets the easy bucket. Fortunately misses that first free throw, just a 62% free throw shooter on the season. We've got a 2-2 tie after almost 2 minutes of play. Aubrey Stolley with a 3-point attempt. She's got a pretty quick trigger, doesn't she?
Yeah, she came off of it quick, but unfortunately not a team's put a 3-pointer in yet. You'd expect Sidney to make those.
Taborn does a great job of clearing space down low on the block and turning around over her left shoulder for a lay-in. And it looks like Sidney's going to go here with the full court pressure off these main baskets to try to pick up the pace and force the Lady Chiefs into some errors.
If anybody was here for the JV game to watch them, Sidney did a real nice job of pressing. Timeout called by the coach, Brian Hogan. Will take one as well here on NKTelco Sports.
Your employees are your most valuable asset. Protect them by stopping copier violence. 4U Office provides a full line of quality printers and copiers that keeps your team working efficiently and safely.
All right, we're back here to live action at Sidney High School. Bellefontaine needed to call a timeout as they were struggling to get the ball across the 10-second line due to the pressure put on here by the Sidney Lady Yellow Jackets, and they're staying in this 2-2-1 press.
It's a good thing they got the ball across. I don't know if that would reset. First turnover of the game for Bellefontaine, though.
It was a good push to get the ball up, but great hustle by Hudson to get back and cover that backside. It's something you stress as a coach. You know, if they break the press, you got to dive to protect the basket. She did a good job of getting there. Here's Taborn clearing space again. Looking for that inside-out look. Hudson with a 15-foot jumper from the baseline, a little bit long. Offensive rebound by Caitlyn Davis, but not able to control it as it bounces out of bounds. The ball back to the Lady Chiefs.
As soon as we say that, there's a second turnover, but Sidney is passing the ball around. You got 6 or 7 people touching the ball before the shot goes up. Definitely with good ball control.
Sidney back here with this pressure. The Lady Chiefs being patient. Aubrey Starley gets it across the timeline there. Kicks it out.
Nice block.
With another block as Megan Lonsway, again, the primary post player for Bellefontaine, not used to the size she's facing tonight in Taborn. Nuss for a three-point shot. Finally, one to go down as she knocks down the three-pointer from the left side of the floor. More pressure, able to be broken this time by the Lady Chiefs.
Chiefs finally get it across the floor with little trouble.
Coach Hogan gets them to settle down as they're trying to look inside here again. Looking at number 21, Riley Punterwood. Good defense by number 14, Ashley Egan, as she pushes it up the floor to Caitlyn Davis for the easy lay-in to extend this lead here to 9-2 for the Lady Jackets.
According to my scoring, I got them up to 11, but I have to see if they correct that.
Bellefontaine working the ball around, go to a little flex action, trying to get something inside, but good drive in by number 10. Liz Martin's off the mark. And rebounded by Sidney, and Caitlyn Davis bringing the offense up. Kicks it over to Nuss again, who knocked down the three-point shot earlier. Sidney being very patient with their offense here. Skip pass from Hudson. Taborn's got her player pinned deep. She kicks it out to number 14, Ashley Egan, for a left-handed three. That's nothing but the bottom of the net. Score now 12-2, and another timeout's going to be needed, a full timeout. We'll take a break with them. We'll be back with more NKTelco Sports.
Wegner's IGA have been servicing their communities for more than 90 years, spanning 3 generations. Wegner's founded their business on 2 basic principles: excellent customer service and quality products. Visit all our locations and experience the finest selection of deli, fresh meats, and a variety of beverage choices. While there, don't forget to check out our vast selection of fresh coffee beans, produce, dairy, and bakery items. Visit Wegner's today in Minster, Fort Laramie, and now New Bremen.
To Sidney High School, where the Yellow Jackets are up 12-2 here at in the first quarter, down to about 2 minutes left if you're just joining us.
Yeah, key outside shooting here the last couple possessions for Sidney. Bellefontaine stayed in their 1-2-2 zone. Sidney's been very patient to work the ball around, and fortunate enough, the first, I think, 3 or 4 three-point opportunities were off the mark. The last 2 have been nothing but net.
Yeah, the biggest thing I'm looking at right now is the rebounds are just about even, but Bellefontaine's only put up 3 shots so far here, almost 5 minutes into this quarter.
Yeah, a couple turnovers, a couple block shots, only a couple opportunities to even get it up. It's a good defense. You got to give credit there to Sidney making Bellefontaine work for all these shots. Here's another drive inside by number 4, Mallory Stolley, as she's able to drop that in for 2 points, her first 2 of the game.
Score now 12-4 if you're just joining us.
Okay, and something to be happy about if you're Coach Hogan there, as you get the timeout, you come back down and get a bucket right. Here's another three-pointer, this time again by Ashley Egan, her second 3 in a row. It's raining threes here in Yellow Jackets court tonight.
You're normally used to seeing Caitlyn Davis do that, but Egan stepping up. Just she is a senior as well. And there's one from the bank.
A long shot, Liz Martin. That was just a 2 as her foot was just across the line, but 2 possessions in a row for the Lady Chiefs, resulting in baskets and points. Another skip pass here. Let's see how the Lady Chiefs react to this hot 3-point shooting. They're going to kick it out again. Here's another deep three. Nothing but net. 3 in a row for Ashley Egan. 9 quick points. And it's something Coach Melmy talked about coming into the year. You know, you had Hudson, Davis, and Taborn. Who else is going to step up and help provide some big, some points throughout the season? And we're seeing here 9 first-quarter points. That's a lot of points from a player you don't usually see that many from.
They're now shooting 4 out of 7 from 3. So just impressive from the outside arc.
Have some subs checking into the game. Number 24, Jada Rowland checking in for Sidney, as well as Selena Taborn checking back in. Yeah, hot three-point shooting. See how long will they stick with this 2-3 zone they moved into now. The way they're shooting the ball, it's one way to get someone out of the zone is shoot them out of it. Here's another 3 just off the mark. Can't falter for that one, though. You hit 3 in a row. You keep shooting them.
You're still shooting 50%. You make that many, that extra point's going to add up.
Quick drive by Liz Martin off the mark. Rebound by Rowland. Just again seeing her first action of the night. Davis going to bring the ball up the floor for Sidney.
You'd think Sidney would take advantage of the height down low.
I think what they're doing with the zone is definitely trying to take away the inside paint. Anytime they get the ball in there, they're collapsing. So this outside shooting, though, Taborn's going to click it out here. Egan kicks it out to Davis for a 3, and in and out. Almost the 5th three-pointer here of this first quarter.
4 rebounds now for Bellefontaine here in the game.
And 18-6, just a minute left to play here in the first quarter. Good drive by number 15, Jenna Carmen, but she's called for traveling, and she kind of got hung up as Taborn came in with the help defense. Checking in, number 23, Sadie Timmons. She replaces Caitlyn Davis for her first rest of the night.
Bellefontaine now with 4 turnovers, and those have led to 2 threes for Sidney. So 18-6 lead down to a minute.
That's definitely a way to stretch the lead in the game, too. You hit 4 3-pointers in just a couple minute span. Here's another long jump shot, this time for 2. It's right off the bench. Sadie Timmons knocks down an 18-foot jump shot, stretching the lead on our First National Bank scoreboard, think first, to 20-6.
The only thing Sidney's not done well so far is free throws. They've only had 1 attempt, and they missed that, but everything else has been just about perfect.
And something that's big here, you're getting a lot of points. There's a nice shot from the baseline. There's the Lady Chiefs get to 8 points. Just under 30 seconds left to go here in this first quarter.
Sidney slowing it down. Looks like they're going to take the last shot.
Davis drives, kicks it out to Rowland, who's in. She shoots a deep 3, bounces around off the top of the backboard. No good. Taborn with the rebound. She reposts. Likes to turn to that left shoulder and post strong, and she lays it in for another 2 points, her 4th of the first quarter here. This time is going to run out. It's 22-8 at the end of 1. We'll be back with second quarter action right after this on NKTelco Sports.
There's a lot of early mornings that go into 40 years of service, a lot of miles on these tires, and millions of pounds of cargo have traveled in these trailers. It's about dependable service, the kind of service that shows up 30 minutes early every time, that gets your products, cargo, and business from point A to point B safely, quickly, and efficiently. We are St. Mary's Trucking, traveling the roads of commerce in Ohio, Michigan, Indiana, Kentucky. Men and women who produce the solutions that make your business grow, because the most important thing to them is you.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler, with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community, with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Welcome back as the Lady Chiefs here find themselves in a deep hole to the home team, Sidney Lady Yellow Jackets, up 22-8. Starting off the second quarter here. One of the big things here is they're setting up another 3-pointer here for Sidney off their first play of the second quarter. And kind of a reach from behind there is number 20. Adrienne Miller is going to pick up the foul. But definitely some hot shooting there in that first quarter.
Yeah, there was a total 9 of 15 with Sidney, and that's 4 threes included in that. So shooting very nice high percentage. On the other side of the ball, they was 3 of 8 from the field. So
and not terrible,
not terrible,
but way fewer opportunities too. The great defense that Sidney put on. And here's going to be another unforced turnover as Lonsway was trying to find a way to kick it out, shuffled her feet, led to the turnover.
Yeah, when you're coming up against a team as good as Sidney is, 9-0, 5 turnovers here, basically within a quarter, it's just not what you need.
Yeah, and you look here, out of the 22 points, I think only 6 are coming from Taborn and Hudson, but collectively averaging 34. You would think if they have 22 points, you'd see a lot of points coming from them, but the other players are stepping up, contributing 16 of those points. So, again, good to see it go inside to Hudson here, who lays it off the glass for her third and fourth points of the game. It's way too easy. They don't make it too difficult either. Taborn's right-handed. She goes to one block. Hudson goes to the other. They both like to turn to their opposite shoulder they shoot with, so they're able to have the ball on the outside and use their size and strength to score. Here's a good drive by number 15 who drops it off.
There's just another miss.
Over to Megan Lonsway who misses, but again, I think even though Hudson with a good drive on that last possession though for the Lady Chiefs, even though Taborn didn't get the block, just the presence. You've been blocked a couple times, you've had a turnover, you get a little intimidated in there. Great push on offense by Sidney to get the easy layup. That's what you want to do. You want to take turnovers and bad shots and turn them into easy baskets for you.
It can get frustrating, though. I mean, even their fast break offense, it works very well. Very well coached all the way around. Coach Mummy has to be happy with what she's seeing.
Looking for a little high-low action there, not available. Lonsway kicks it back out. Number 15, Jenna Carmen, is initiating the offense here. She's going to drive into the paint, kick it out. Lonsway a little bit long, rebounded by Sylvia Hudson. She brings it up. Again, the athleticism. You have your power forward getting rebounds and pushing it up the floor. Kicks it to the corner for Rowland, who's a little bit long. It's pretty much been layups and threes so far here, though, for Sidney.
Sidney now 0 for 2 here in this quarter on threes.
Great push there by the Bellefontaine Lady Chiefs, finding Aubrey Stolley there in the short corner, knocking down her first 2 points of the night.
Jackets still up by 16, well in control. When you look at Jada Rowland out there, she's a 6-footer shooting threes. I mean, they got talent all around.
Here's another good push. Deja Peterson got a kind of surrounded, lost control of the ball there. Sure what the call was. The ball's going to stay here. We got several players checking in. Number 10, Caitlyn Davis. For Sidney, number 10, Liz Martin. Number 24, Jalen Roberts.
Also, number 25 came in, Maddie Mitchell.
Maddie Mitchell for Bellefontaine. Yeah, thank you. I couldn't get the number on there. Again, Bellefontaine initiating the offense here, trying to be patient. Kick it out to Liz Martin. They spread it open again. Aubrey Stolley, just a freshman. Nice drive, and she draws the contact there from number 15, Alina Kendall. Also just a freshman, but her first foul of the night.
It's only 4 fouls called so far in the game. I mean, pretty clean game so far. Refs just letting them play.
Kick to the backside there to number 25, Maddie Mitchell. She's shots deflected by Sylvia Hudson out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Lady Chiefs.
I don't know if we call that a turnover or
just a deflection. It's going to stay here. So
no need to write that down. Looking for the open shot here. It's come far, few and in between for them here tonight.
Could just hear Coach Hogan yelling, patience, patience, patience. He doesn't want his girls to force anything. Trust the offense you're trying to run. And, Sidney's being a little physical here. Picked up a couple more fouls and anywhere near the bonus yet. Get to the foul line, a chance for some extra points. We got some subs checking in. Number 13, Carrie Nuss, and number 14, Ashley Egan, checking back into the game for the Lady Yellow Jackets.
Egan's had the hot hand from the threes. We'll see if they don't try to get her the ball again and get her lighted up a little bit more.
Good drive by Martin. Tries to bank it in. Off the mark. Rebounded by Hudson.
Shooting 1 for 3 so far. Or 1 for 4.
Swing over to Taborn for the 15-footer off the mark. Again, Bellefontaine's doing a pretty good job here, especially in this quarter here. It's been one opportunity for Sidney. They're rebounding well.
Bellefontaine's up to 3 rebounds. Here's that fast break Aubrey's talking about.
Aubrey Stolley a little long. We got a charge as number 13, Carrie Nuss, didn't quite jump stop there, and one of the Bellefontaine players stood strong, held her ground, and took the charge. Another turnover at the hands of the Sidney Yellow Jackets. It's a matter now, again, our First National Bank scoreboard, 26-10. You know, Bellefontaine's had several possessions here, a chance to try to chip away at this lead, and they keep coming up empty-handed.
Yeah, they're 1-4 so far here in this second quarter. You'd think that they just slow it down a little bit. They're trying to rush to get to the center, but that's where the big people are. They'd probably be better off from outside the perimeter like we was talking about in the Keys.
There's a good drive by number 4, Mallory Stollery. She's able to bank an 8-footer in. I think she's got 4 points on the night. Yeah, she was, you know, she got into the paint, but not too far there where the big stepped up to help. Here's a skip pass over to number 10 for a wide open 3 just off the front of the mark. Again, a well-executed play by Sidney. Exactly what Coach Mumme was looking for. Unfortunately, having trouble finding the bucket.
I don't know what the call was there. It looked like it came off Mitchell for the Chiefs, but they'll definitely take the ball if they can get it.
Coach Mumme kind of pulled the press off. There was an opportunity there to put that press back on. They decided not to, being up 14 points. Good defense here in the corner by Ashley Egan.
The Chiefs just passing it around, biding their time.
Comes the ball screen. Nice drive, but Hudson flies in there and Taborn just grabs it out of her hand. So, again, it's great to attack the paint, but when you got 6'3" and 5'11" waiting on you, you got to look to kick it out or find another option.
I know growing up with the brothers all over 6'3", that's definitely where I shot, was the outside. And another assist, we'll call it.
Yeah, Carrie Nuss, I think that's the second time tonight she shot an air ball on a three-pointer, landed right in the hands of Sylvia Hudson for an offensive rebound putback. Hudson's kind of quietly got herself up to 8 points on the night now.
She definitely seems like a player that's pretty selfless. I mean, the ball's thrown around. And,
looked like she stepped on the line there. Referee missed it. Yeah, you're right. Back to the point you were making. Very selfless, very, you know, they're sharing the ball well. They're trying to get the open shot every time. And Hudson's working hard to get offensive rebounds, to get buckets. They're not just expecting the ball here. Here's another jump shot, long, by number 13, Carrie Nuss. Rebounded by Maddie Mitchell. We're going to push it up the floor with Aubrey Stolley.
I think it was a wise choice just to bring it back out.
Tries to shoot through her, and they got a travel call from all the way across the floor.
I'm not quite sure I seen that, but it was a good idea going into the player, you know, try to draw the foul.
It's one of those as a coach, and Coach Hogan was a little frustrated there. I don't think that was the referee's area. There were two other refs probably more looking to that area, and from across the floor you get the phantom whistle call.
Well, number 21, Riley Pennerwood, and number 5, Deja Peterson, both checking in.
Again, easy offense. Taborn just sets up camp down there on that post, loves to turn to that left shoulder and lay it in on that right-hand side. And unfortunately for Lady Chiefs, you don't really have an answer for it. The size is too big.
There's a nice pass to the outside edge.
Nice kick to Pennerwood over there, unfortunately unable to knock it in. Got a minute 55 left here in the second quarter. It's 30-12 in favor of the Lady Yellow Jackets. Here's a wide open three-pointer by Caitlyn Davis. That's the first three-pointer, I believe, here in this second quarter.
Yeah, they are now 5 of, looks like 11 from outside the arc.
That's excellent three-point shooting, though. If you're anywhere near up in the 40%, that's great. They're hovering close to 50. So we're going to get a body foul there.
You know, Sidney's controlling everything as of right now. They only got 2 turnovers in the whole game so far. Rebounding, they are up by they got 15-8 right now, and rebounding, the scores reflecting that. The only thing they're hurting themselves on is the fouls.
Selena Taborn takes a seat as number 20, Adrienne Miller, checks in for her. Bellefontaine getting into this. Yeah, first few minutes of this second quarter kind of seem to be going in Bellefontaine's favor, but Sidney's picked it back up and extended their lead to 33-12, a 21-point lead here. Just over a minute to go in the second quarter. Here's a shot by Deja Peterson, I think partially deflected, or at least Sylvia Hudson did a good job of putting pressure on the shot as Coach Mummy asks Ashley Egan to pull it out. I think they're going to save it here for the last shot.
Up by 21, it's definitely not a bad idea. Keeps your opponents from trying to pull in within 20 of you.
Looks like Bellefontaine switched out of their zone to man defense there, and Sylvia Hudson got the ball and just used her strength to put it in. She's now in first player in double figures here with 10 points.
Just a nice dribble.
Good defense. Ball's dead there. Another good drive by number 4, Mallory Stolley, as we're going to get a foul on number 13. Kind of had the hand on the hip. That's a 17 foul, the second on Carrie Nuss, and that's going to send number 4, Mallory Stolley, to the free throw line. 75% free throw shooter on the season. And again, clock stopped, a chance to get some points. Anything you can get to try to chip into this lead and give you any hope in the second half. You know, 1-and-1s are important here. Can she knock them both down?
Definitely would be a nice little lift for the team going in.
A little long on the first. Hudson with the rebound. She pushes it right up the floor. Drives just a little bit strong. Number 20, Megan Lonsway with the rebound. A quick push. We're going to have a chance at a long three-pointer. It's heaved up off the backboard. It's no good. Halftime score is 35-12. The Lady Yellow Jackets have the lead. We'll be back in just a few moments with the halftime stats at NKTelco Sports.
You owe it to yourself twice a year a checkup at Minster Dental Care. Our specialized doctors, Jim Overman, Jim Myring, Sean Sharp, and Philip Slunkowski, are ready to give you the smile you've always dreamed of at any stage of your life. Pediatric, orthodontic, restorative, and cosmetic dentistry are just a few of the services offered. Our latest advancements include CEREC dentistry that allows us to create and deliver a crown in one convenient visit. We're located on State Route 66 in Minster, 419-628-3380 to schedule your appointment today. You owe it to yourself.
NKTelco Sports, Ohio's leading sports broadcasting company, is dedicated to sports coverage, filming over 120 collegiate and high school sporting events that bring quality content and excellent sportsmanship to the big screen. Team up with us as an NKTelco sponsor and receive many benefits: commercials that will be seen by thousands of viewers, multiple name mentions, live web ads, monthly bill stuffers, and discounted network ad insertion spots. Packages are available for any budget. Contact us today.
Innovation, it's all around us. NKTelco developed a fiber network in our communities over 10 years ago when the competitors were only thinking about it. Increasing bandwidth to make it convenient for the whole family to enjoy online entertainment and gaming. With our IPTV solution, you can enjoy over 80 HD channels, providing quality TV and movies for the whole family, and even take them on the go with our Watch TV Everywhere app. All this from a company that believes in local customer service from people you know and trust. NKTelco, providing services that bring value to your everyday life.
Hello? I've been in an accident. My van's not drivable, and I have my kids, and they need to get to school,
Ma'am.
but I can't.
Ma'am, relax. We'll take care of it.
Thank you.
At Sidney Body Car Star, we don't just take care of your vehicle, we take care of you. With Enterprise Rent-A-Car on site, we get you back to your daily routine with minimal interruptions, returning your car and your family back to normal. Sidney Body Car Star. Relax. We'll take it from here.
Our communities are filled with history, culture, and ambition. People who put others first. We are a bank that is defined by what we do, not just who we are. We build relationships. We grow businesses. We support communities. We advise the people that matter most to us, our customers. Stop in at any of our 5 locations, sign up for internet banking, or download our mobile app to better serve you. We can assist you with your next loan, personal accounts, investments, or business needs. Think first. First National Bank. Member FDIC.
Take a drive to the premier Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealership at Bud's in Salina. Enjoy our huge inventory, including the Ram 1500, Jeep, and Chrysler Town & Country. Top-rated Ram dealer in the surrounding area. Convenient 6-day service center with Saturday hours, Monday through Thursday until 8 p.m. Bud's has an extensive business link vehicle offering with the Ram ProMaster 4500, 5500 truck series. Stop by Bud's today at Route 127 in Salina.
Welcome back to Sidney High School, where the Lady Yellow Jackets have a 35-12 lead over the guest Bellefontaine Lady Chiefs. Over to Matt Everidge now with our halftime stats.
All right, we'll start out with Bellefontaine. Scored a total of 12 points. They was 5 of 14 from the field, 0 of 2 from threes, 2 of 3 from the free throw line with 10 rebounds and 7 turnovers. And then over on the Sidney side, scoring 35 on 15 of 24 from the field, 5 of 11 from threes, which is pretty phenomenal. I mean, for numbers, that's almost at 50%. 0 for 1 on the free throws, 15 rebounds, 2 turnovers for them.
Yeah, definitely some dominance being exerted here by the Lady Yellow Jackets tonight, and kind of addressing kind of the keys of the game tonight. What do you think from what we've seen so far?
As far as what we've seen is the outside shooting is absolutely phenomenal for Sidney. The person shooting them is not who we expected was going to be making them. Coming in with number 14, Ashley Egan, and putting up at least 9, I believe she has right now. Yeah, and she has 9. And then leading off, for 10 points is number 34, Sylvia Hudson, with what we did expect. On the other side of the ball, just not a really good shot selection for the team. I mean, they want to drive in, but when you have the 2 people like Hudson and Tavern down low, really isn't a good game plan. We said in the keys, they really need to look at their outside shooting. They've only attempted 2 threes. I think they might do well by listening to us a little bit.
Yeah, we'll see what happens here, but got to give credit to Sidney on both sides of the floor. They played great defense. They've shared the ball, great outside shooting, great inside presence. Overall, a great performance here, and excited to see what happens here in the second half. We want to thank our sponsors here for NKTelco Sports.
It's Francis Furniture, Fowler's TV, New Knoxville Supply, Orthopedic Associates of Southwest Ohio, 4U Office Supplies, Wagner's IGA, St. Mary's Trucking, Minster Bank, Minster Dental, NKTelco Sports, and NKTelco. You too can be a sponsor. If you like the commercials that you see, you can get a hold of NKTelco at 419-753-5000. Ask for either of the Renees, and they'll get you set up with a commercial so you can be a sponsor on NKTelco Sports.
And we also have the honor today of selecting a player of the game sponsored by The Spot right here in Sidney, and Matt and I will be selecting that player at the conclusion of our game. And very quick start there for Sidney as they find Taborn on that low post, again over that left shoulder lay-in for an easy layup.
Sidney now extending the lead and getting a quick turnover.
Shot forced a little bit by Deja Peterson. A great job by Sylvia Hudson. Hands up defense, not leaning, hands not bent over. Taborn from way downtown with the 3. Guess if everyone's shooting them hot tonight, maybe she'll get into the game, get into the action too, but a little bit long.
Nothing wrong with that. When she steps to the next level, she'll need that shot.
I think she's. I think I saw in the stats that she's like 0 for 5 or 0 for 6. So she shot a few throughout the year. Another turnover there by the Lady Chiefs. So it's not that she doesn't shoot any out there, but unfortunately hasn't paid off yet this year. Davis with a good drive. Taborn cleans up the offensive rebound and lays it in. The dominance of that paint area just continues for the Lady Jackets.
Sidney at least 10 points so far in this game, just off a quick rebound on the offensive board, or the ball just missing, looking like a pass being let in. So definitely controlling the paint, and that's another one of the keys that we talked about for Sidney.
And you got to give effort to the post players too. It's a lot of times the defense is in position to box you out. They're working to try to get into position and get those offensive rebounds. And a lot of times, if you can, it leads to an easy layup. And it's happened, I think, for Hudson a couple times and Taborn now. Number 20, Lonsway, unable to find the mark there tonight. Again, she's a leading scorer for the Lady Chiefs, almost 10 points per game, averaging 9.7, and she's got 0 for the night. A great inside defense by Sidney has stifled her performance tonight. The ball's going to go off the Lady Chiefs and stay right here with Sidney.
Sidney so far shooting 1 for 3. Or I'm sorry, 2 for 3.
Yeah, Maddie Mitchell checks back in for the Lady Chiefs. Set up an out-of-bounds play here for Sidney as Taborn's going to get the post possession, work all the way around for a reverse layup. Nice move by Taborn. She's got a little smile on her face after that one.
Showing some nice agility underneath the rim.
Yeah, I think Lonsway thought she had forced her enough to the baseline that she didn't have anywhere to go, but she was able to sneak around to the backside there. And a nice reverse layup. Don't see that a whole lot from your post players inside.
Just looking at all the shooting around also for Sidney. I mean, like we said earlier, just very selfless. Ball being passed around, everybody getting an opportunity to get the ball shot.
Nice drive there by number 10, Liz Martin, as she picks up the foul by number 10, Caitlyn Davis. She's going to step to the line. Again, this is one of the strengths here for Martin. She's an 86% free throw shooter. I believe she knocked down the first 2 there she had in the first quarter, and now she's 3 of 3 from the line tonight.
Yeah, Martin up to 5 points. She averages about 11.4 a game, so she's about halfway there now.
Knocks it down again. 4 for 4 from the line. 6 points. I believe the leading scorer there for the Lady Chiefs. And looking on the other side, Taborn stepped it up here. She's caught up with Hudson. She's got 12 now in the game. She's averaging 13.9. Looking for 14 right here off the mark. Hudson, a good job pulling off, not getting over the back, and a good rebound by the Lady Chiefs. As Mitchell pushes it up, as Martin pushes it up to the floor. Going to kick it out to a 3. Reverse to Aubrey Stahlia, wide open for a 3, and knocks down the first 3-pointer tonight for the Lady Chiefs.
Well, I'm glad they're listening to us. That's what we've been looking for out of them.
That was great execution. They worked it inside, kicked it back out, moved it around to the open shot. Here's Taborn moving to that left arm again. Picks up the foul on number 25, Maddie Mitchell, as she turns strong and lays it in. 14 points. She's going to step to the line to try to make it 15.
Sidney just slowly going down the inside and taking this game and pulling it out.
They know they got the size there. They can take advantage of that. Taborn, again, just a 56% free throw shooter here. A little long on that one. Rebound by Mitchell.
Sidney still yet to make a free throw. That puts them 0 for 3 on the game.
Definitely something to work on. Small sample size, 0 for 3, but free points you don't want to be giving away. Right now, not a close game, being 43-17, but you're going to have some games, especially when you get to tournament time later in the year, as we're almost to the halfway point of the season. Free throws are going to be very important. Here's a good drive by Mallory Stahlia as she picks up the contact. Does she get to go to the line, or they say it's on the floor?
They're going to take her to the line.
She's going to be shooting 2. And Stahlia also a good free throw shooter at 75% on the season.
Like we said earlier, the Chiefs are coming in with a 2-game win streak. They're hoping to stretch that out. Piqua also in a rebuilding year at this point. You'd think a team with 8 seniors wouldn't be in rebuilding, but they do have some young talent coming up. Just size matters in this game, especially tonight. That's been one of the main keys.
You're right. You're walking into a powerhouse now. We said returning all 5 starters. Our top 6 with Roland coming off the bench. Sidney's a good team, and they've come in. You got some players now. Number 15 checking in, Jana Carmen. Number 21, Riley Pennerod.
And all in all, now on free throws, they are sitting at 6 for 7. I mean, so they do shoot well there. That's just the one area we said for Sidney that they need to pick up on.
Hudson misses a little turnaround, and good post or good box out there by number 21, Riley Pennerod, as Davis tried to get the offensive rebound, went over the back, picks up her first foul of the game.
Sidney now 4 of 10 shooting here, quarter number 3. Rebounds ain't coming too often for either team at this point, though. There's a jump ball called.
Jana Carmen, not quite sure where she was going with that. Kind of trying to shoot the runner around Taborn, and she ripped it away. And that's kind of the second time that's happened to Taborn tonight. Kind of a quick call on a jump ball. Feel like she had kind of the strength to rip it away, but the refs give the benefit of the doubt. Jump ball goes back to the possession of the Lady Chiefs.
Another foul called on the shot for number 10, Caitlyn Davis getting ready to go to the line again. I'm sorry, it'd be number 10, Liz Martin.
Yeah,
Foul
good.
was on Davis.
That's happened a couple times, Nate. Caitlyn Davis now with 3 fouls. And Liz Martin stepping into the line where she's 4 for 4 for the night. Make it 4 for 5. The announcer jinx always seems to come into play there once those players get hot from the foul line. Did a good job of ball faking on that last possession. Dribble to the left and picks up the foul as Davis tried to recover.
Nuss and Davis both up to 3 fouls, so if I was the Chiefs, I'd be going towards them, try to get them out of the game.
That's
Davis being the 3rd highest scorer on the team, just get her off the court.
That's something to look at, too. They're the primary ball handlers. Taborn just backing down. Misses the first one, gets her offensive rebound. Jalen Roberts from the Lady Chiefs trying to battle with Taborn, but size is just too much. She lays in the basket for her 16th point of the game.
Again, controlling it outside. Sidney not letting anything in. They've yet to go to their press, which they're known for. And another reach-in foul.
It's going to be on number 14, Ashley Egan, going to be her second. Number 23, Sadie Timmons, about ready to check into the game here. And she's going to go in for number 13, Carrie Nuss. Give her a little breather.
5 minutes of play, 5 fouls called. Score 45-20 on the Think First National Bank scoreboard.
A good ball pressure by Hudson. I could hear Coach Mummy down there getting on her players. She wants, even 25-point lead, doesn't want her players backing down, giving the pressure. And here's another strong drive by number 15, Jenna Carmen. Another foul. Foul number 6. So from here on out, the Lady Chiefs are going to be stepping to the free throw line shooting foul shots.
That one on number 23, Sadie Timmons.
Hudson goes up for the block, and number 21, Riley Pennerod. And unfortunately, gets called with her second foul of the game, and we're at 7 fouls now. That was a shooting foul, so she's going to shoot 2. And a chance here, if they stay aggressive, a lot of foul shots could be coming the way of the Lady Chiefs.
They gave that foul actually to Sylvia Hudson, number 34, so leading scorer now with 2 quick fouls.
Pennerod a little long on the first one. I think this is her first trip to the foul line tonight. See if she can knock down this second one. Be interesting to see if the Lady Chiefs, though, decide to come out with any extra pressure, stay in the half court, or being down this big if they want to try to put on some kind of full court pressure. Pennerwood misses the second, but great hustle by number 24, Jalen Roberts, to keep it in the possession of the Lady Chiefs. Mitchell steps through and throws up a little runner there that falls in.
That's the first field goal made other than the 3-pointer here in the second half.
Mitchell up to 9 points now here in this contest, leading the scoring for the Lady Chiefs. There's a great drive by Hudson, a foul somewhere along the way. I'm not sure if it was on the shot, before the shot, during the shot, and one. What do we got here?
Basket is good.
Called the basket good. Let's see, Yellow Jackets have struggled on offense the last few possessions, so what do? Clear it out to their best player, Sylvia Hudson. Let her create havoc in the paint. Gets a bucket, knocks down the free throw to give her 13 points.
Yellow Jackets substitute number 24, Rowland.
Number 24, Jada Rowland, and number 20, Adrian Miller checking in for the Yellow Jackets as Taborn and Ashley Egan are going to take a break.
Sidney now 1 for 2 from the free throw line.
Nice
Hard
screen
pick.
set there by Roberts.
Chiefs still playing aggressive. And we've seen firsthand last night in the Botkins-Minster game, no matter what you're down, you just don't give up. Botkins able to come back from 13 down last night, going to overtime and win. So the Chiefs still have a chance as long as there's time on that clock.
Yeah, definitely, though. You got 2 minutes and 25 seconds left here in this third quarter. Want to definitely try to chip away, though. Down 26, and Hudson's going to kick it out here to a long shot by Rowland. Off the mark there. If it was on the line, would have been a 2. Jenna Carmen with the right idea, driving in there, but kind of lost control of the ball, lost her feet, gets called for the travel. Mallory Stolley and Megan Lonsway checking back in for the Lady Chiefs.
It's 4th turnover now here in the 3rd quarter, a total of 11 in the game. Another one of our keys is not give up the turnover, the easy ball, and that's exactly what they're doing to Sidney.
Inside to Hudson, an easy turn to her left shoulder, to her right shoulder, laying with that left hand. Nice post move, bumps her up to 15 points in the contest. Good drive by Stolley, who tried to force the pass in there, and good defense by number 20, Adrian Miller, with the deflection. Rowland with the drive baseline. A little short on the first one, looks like she got fouled, but sticks with it, gets her own rebound, puts it back in. Rowland on the scoreboard now for her first 2 points of the game.
Only player we're waiting on is Megan Lonsway. Only one that hasn't been in that hasn't put a point on the board.
Adrian Miller stuck in the corner there and tried to force it out, turned it back over. Lady Chiefs with 2 good opportunities, unable to find the basket. And here comes number 14, Ashley Egan, pushing up the floor. Rowland, no one in front of her, is going to drive in, creates the contact with number 10, Liz Martin. Take it out underneath.
Martin, leading scorer, up, has 9 points. That'll be her first foul.
And those of you watching NKTelco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring to you replays of high school girls basketball. Today's game can be seen on NKTelco Cable Channel 3 on HD. Wednesday, December 30th at 6 p.m. or Thursday, December 31st at noon. Rowland knocks down that first free throw. If you ever want copies or any of previous games or of this game, feel free to contact NKTelco Sports. They can help you out with copies of any of the games that we cover.
Jalen Roberts, or I'm sorry, Rowland making both of them from the line.
So she scored the last four I think, the last 4 or 4 of the last 6 here for Sidney. And Coach Mummy's got to be pleased with the effort she's getting from her whole roster tonight. Number 2, Aubrey Stolley, knocks down her second 3 of the 3rd quarter.
Down under a minute. I look for Coach Mummy to slow it up and try to get this last shot.
Stolley now with 8 points. Rowland working it around. Yeah, Rowland's got size too, but she seems to be more of an outside player. Taborn works it around. We're trying to get it inside. She turns to her left shoulder this time, not as good. Sticks with it, puts it back in with the left hand. And Selena Taborn now with 18 points, the leading scorer here in this contest. It's 56-25. 20 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter.
She's still got a chance at getting some points. Runner no good.
Drive by Mallory Stolley as she shoots and misses. And looks like there's a foul. Maddie Mitchell picks up the foul for the Lady Chieftains. Now 11.9 seconds left here in this 3rd period. What do you think they're doing? Going back inside?
Oh, they'll definitely go low, I imagine. I mean, when you got Taborn down there, why not do it? I mean, it seems like it's almost automatic.
Here it is. They're clearing it out, looking for the post. She's got position. Drops to that strong side again. Throws it up, kind of a little baby hook as the quarter comes to an end. 20 points now for Selena Taborn. It's 58-25, all Yellow Jackets. We'll be back with 4th quarter action here on NKTelco Sports.
Here at TLC, we expanded our business, so we wanted the security of knowing exactly where all the kids are and what's going on in each of the rooms. We chose Fowler's because we've done all our televisions with them, and they mentioned they have security systems. So we just wanted to go out and look at it, and they were very upfront, and they do excellent work from start to finish. And so we chose Fowler's TV. It's been great for us here at TLC Learning Center, and Fowler's TV would be great for anyone.
Is it time to upgrade your inefficient system? Then let New Knoxville Supply install new water furnace geothermal. Calculate your savings and see how you can save up to 70% on your heating, cooling, and hot water costs. Save even more with the 30% renewable tax credit. Water furnace geothermal from New Knoxville Supply offers the safest, cleanest, and most efficient means to heat and cool your home. Call us for a free estimate and be sure to ask us about the Water Furnace Symphony app. It's all at newknoxvillesupply.com.
Welcome back to 4th quarter action here at Sidney, where the Sidney Lady Yellow Jackets are up 58-25 in a dominating performance so far through these first 3 quarters. Just great play all around by the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, so far, 10 of 18 in scoring or in shooting and scoring. It was 15 to 25, 4 for the first half, so they've already almost got those shots made. And there, again, Taborn inside, just unstoppable.
Yeah, great performance there. Mitchell picking up the defensive pressure, and actually right before that, Taborn kind of got knocked to the floor and kind of stirred the beast there. She got back up, got position, kind of cleared out 3 players to throw it in for her 21st and 22nd points of the game. Step into the free throw line, knocks it down. Well above her average tonight, averaging 13.9, so almost 14 points per game, up to 23. It's a great performance here by Selena Taborn.
Yeah, Taborn from Sidney making a good reason why she might be player of the game tonight.
Mitchell drives in a little bit long, tipped around until Taborn gets control of it. And thought we were going to have a little center bringing up the floor like Shaq, but gets to the point guard, number 15, Elena Kendall.
Taborn with a deep 3. Going to be a rebound out for Bellefontaine.
Aubrey Stolley brings the ball up floor for the Lady Chieftains. Trying to find something to build up on here. The last quarter they scored 13 points, was their most successful quarter that they've had so far in the game today. And here's another drive by Martin as she picks up a foul on number 15, Elena Kendall. And again, they're in the bonus, still the 1-and-1. So Liz Martin's going to step to the line again.
Coach Mummy has both of her players that has 3 fouls on the floor. Actually has them on the bench, so definitely got plenty of players out there that can foul at this point.
And you're not as, with the situation of the game right now, you're not as concerned with the foul situations. Martin shoots the first one and knocks it down. But still, on both teams, you're looking at as Bellefontaine here, you're hoping win the quarter, try to chip into the lead, take something away from a positive. And Coach Mummy, you got a big lead. You don't want your players to back down. You want to keep playing hard and playing aggressive and trying to improve as you're moving forward.
It's hard to chip away when the other team's shooting about 60% from the field, though. But then again, most of the shots are coming less than a foot away from the basket.
Here comes the full court pressure by the Lady Chiefs, but again, easily broken by Sidney. Taborn kind of set up camp, was able to hit her. Now she's going to post up, turn to that shoulder, throw it up. No good on both opportunities. She's been working hard down there tonight. Might be wearing down a little bit.
Yeah, 2 consecutive shots, real close. Both missed, even with a rebound in there. A nice block.
Yeah, number 4, Mallory Stolley drives over, but good help side defense by Selena Taborn. As Taborn, Sadie Timmons, and number 15, Elena Kendall, we're going to take a break, or maybe Kendall's not. Roland's going to come off the floor instead. As Nuss, Davis, and Hudson check back into the game.
That has to be Taborn's 5th block that I've seen. We don't record those, but at least 5.
Martin with another strong drive brought down by Hudson. Gets it over to Caitlyn Davis, the point guard for the Sidney Lady Yellow Jackets.
1:35 in. Chiefs still looking for that first field goal of the 4th quarter.
One post player leaves, and here comes Hudson. Post and repost, trying to use her strength. Pretty good defense by number 25, Maddie Mitchell, but Sylvia Hudson just kind of kept inching her way down there until she had an easy turnaround left-handed shot. She's up to 17 points tonight.
I think it was in the 2nd quarter we said she only had 4, and just slowly she crept back up.
Yeah, kind of the contributing players had 16 of those first 22 points, but since then, I think they're up to about 40 of the 63 points between Taborn and Hudson. Here's a good rebound. Put back up by Martin off the mark. Mitchell gets the rebound, and she's going to be fouled, I believe, by number 20, Adrian Miller. Mitchell's going to step to the foul line to shoot 2.
With Hudson being a senior and Taborn being a junior, I think Davis being a senior, last year was somewhat of a disappointment. You wouldn't think 22-2 would be a disappointment, but falling out the way they did, getting upset. I think they're a little bit hungry this year, coming out 9-0. Looks like they're going to make it to 10-0. Barring a miracle coming through.
Exactly. And they've had a chance already. One of their losses last year was to Centerville, and they avenged that loss already this year, beating Centerville earlier in the year. Last year, their other loss was to Lebanon in the tournament. That's what happened. In tournament, it takes one bad performance and someone to be hot, and you have an off night to knock you off. But, Coach Mummy's working with their players, and what we've seen tonight, they're very focused and well coached and executing team. Nice move by number 20, Adrian Miller, getting herself onto the scoreboard tonight.
Listen, I ain't checked the state rankings or anything yet, but I know last year Sidney was ranked all the way through the season. And I look for him to be that way again this year. That's the first field goal made by the Chieftains, number 2. That'd be Aubrey Stolle.
That was a nice little drive there with her left hand. Good break of the press there by Sidney as number 15, Alina Kendall, had a chance to get on the scoreboard. It was a little bit strong. But we had an over-the-back call. The ball's going to stay here with the Sidney Yellow Jackets. Yeah, 65-30 here on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Some players subbing in and out here as Coach Hogan's going to get a lot of time in for all his players. Again, a very senior-heavy team with 8 seniors playing for them. Here's Hudson with a drive, deflected away by number 24, Jalen Roberts. I think she was on her way up, so it's going to send her to the foul line for 2.
I don't know if she made that first one or not.
Hasn't shot yet.
Okay. Zara's busy writing other things down.
First shot goes in, giving Hudson 18 points. Yeah, Tabor and Hudson are coming off double-doubles each in their last win against Tecumseh. And they're both now 19 points, both in double figures in scoring. I would have to assume they're probably pretty close in the rebound category as well. That's something hard to compete with. You got 2 players scoring close to 20 points and getting over 10 rebounds per game on one team.
Sidney started out 0 for 1 on the free throws. They are now 4 and 1, or 4 for 5, I should say, in the second half. So they've definitely picked that up.
Aubrey Stolle, a freshman guard, looking to drive. Kicks out Carmen, drops it off to Lonsway. Can't find the ball, fights it off with number 13, Carrie Nuss, and it's going to be a jump ball. Not sure who it went off of there. Officials gathering together. I think one official saw where it went. It's going to stay with the Lady Chiefs. Coach Mummy with no complaint there. Lonsway catch goes up with it strong, but it's blocked by number 20 and Adrian Miller, another player with some size. And here comes Hudson on the full court break. Again, uses that athleticism. Lays it in the left-hand side. She's got 21, hits that season average in leading the GWalk in scoring. 9.4 rebounds per game. Taborn's almost 14 points per game. She's 7th in the GWalk in scoring. Hudson with another rebound. Kicks it over to Davis, who'll bring it up the floor. 69-30, 4 minutes left to go here in this fourth quarter. And Sidney sticking to the game plan. Get it inside.
Oh, got away with a foul there for Davis. Or for Hudson, I should say.
Nice drive by Carmen, kind of sliding through there. Lonsway with the offensive rebound blocked by Hudson from behind, and she's off to the races here. Looks deep. She's going to skip it all the way up. A long pass all the way across the court to number 10, Caitlyn Davis, who's off the mark. Here comes Aubrey Stolle with the push on offense. Passes to Mallory. Rebound by Lonsway, puts it up, not in, going to stick with it again, going to get fouled. Again, Lonsway, the leading scorer for the Lady Chieftains, averaging 9.6 points per game. Hasn't scored a point yet tonight. Can she find that first point here at the foul line?
They're now sitting at 2 for 9 in the second half. And when you're only getting 9 shots in the first half, they only got 14. It makes it difficult to score when you're only getting that many attempts.
Lonsway good on the first one, finds a scoring column. Got number 14, Ashley Egan, checking it back in, as well as Selena Taborn coming back in, and for Sylvia Hudson. Saw a lot in the first half, those Hudson and Taborn playing together, and now they're kind of playing one at a time, keeping one of those bigs in so they can keep control of that paint. Lonsway off the mark on the second one, rebounded by number 20, Adrian Miller. Caitlyn Davis brings it up the floor. Again, got to give credit to some of these other players that stepped up for Sidney tonight. Davis averaging 11 points per game, only has 5 tonight, but had some hot shooting there in the first quarter by some of the other players there. Taborn and Hudson have picked it up since then. We got a 69-31 lead. A nice lob into Taborn, who misses. Thought she had it, turned around and started running away before the ball was through.
Just enough to give the coach something to yell at you about.
Number 15 off the mark there, Jenna Carmen from downtown. Rebounded by Taborn.
Still shooting 2 for 3 from threes are the Chiefs this half. Good job guarding down low. That's number 25, Maddie Mitchell.
Got a timeout from the Chieftains. We'll actually send it away as well. We'll be back with more basketball action on NKTelco Sports.
I happened to pivot wrong and hurt my knee. I ended up tearing my ACL. It hit me pretty hard because I love playing lacrosse. I met my surgeon and he made me feel confident about being able to get back into playing lacrosse. They always just took such good care of me and they really were confident in what they were doing, which made me feel confident that I would be able to get back to playing lacrosse.
It is 69-31 on our First National Bank scoreboard here. And again, we want to take time to thank our sponsors allowing us to bring you this broadcast.
We'd like to thank NKTelco, NKTelco Sports, Minster Dental, Minster Bank, St. Mary's Trucking, Wagner's IGA, 4U Office Supplies, Orthopedic Associates of Southwest Ohio, New Knoxville Supply, Fowler's TV, and Francis Furniture. Again, you can feel free to call NKTelco at 419-753-5000 and talk to the Renees, and you too can be a sponsor on NKTelco Sports.
Nice back door out of play there to find number 15, Alina Kendall, her first 2 points of the game, and the scoring column is just lit up over there for the Sidney Yellow Jackets. They go over the 70-point mark.
70-31.
Nice drive by Mitchell, but rattles in and out. I'm sorry, by Martin, rattles in and out, rebounded by Sidney. Martin's played hard tonight. She keeps attacking, and has been the leading scorer. I think she's at 10 points. She's at 9 points. There's another inside for Taborn. That's the second easy one she's missed here. She's at 23. Very easily could be at 27, but got to get him in for him to count. Aubrey Stolley gets it to the elbow there. Blocked, though, by Adrian Miller, who tips it forward. Great hustle by both players there. Sidney's kind of keeping the heat on. Liz Martin with a deep three off the mark, rebounded by number 25, Maddie Mitchell, and goes back up with it. And Taborn caught with a foul. Crowd not happy with that one. Looked like she picked the ball up in the air, but referee sees it a little bit different. A little slap on the arm. Number 25, Maddie Mitchell, step into the line. She's got 3 points on the evening. This is her first foul shot. Subs coming in, number 24, Jada Rowland, number 23, Sadie Timmons checking in for the Lady Yellow Jackets.
Waiting for that second shot.
Good rebound there by Rowland. Bellefontain's fighting for it. Timmons gets it out, kicks it up the floor to number 15, Alina Kendall. Again, the freshman with her second basket here in just the last couple minutes, up to 4 points on the game. Yeah, Sidney's got a stretch of games coming up here. Their next game's versus Houston, and they get heavy into the GWAC season as they head into Piqua and Trotwood here in the next couple weeks. Both GWAC North games, both, that's the GWAC's divided into North Central and the South, and you try to win. Got 10 games against the other 5 teams in the North, and Piqua and Trotwood are part of that mix. So some big games coming up for them as Bellefontain's got a game against Anna and then 4 away conference games. So a tough schedule here for the Lady Chieftains. There's a block by Rowland. Again, this size of Sidney just got into Bellefontaine all night long. And Coach Bumby is going to ask number 14, Ashley Egan, to pull it out. Egan ends the night with, so far up to this point, with just 9 points. All 9 of those points coming in the first quarter off 3 3-pointers that kind of sparked that first quarter run. As not much came from Taborn and Hudson there in that first quarter.
Yeah, I figured Coach Mummy would get all of her starters out there, a clap off. But Sidney is not a very deep team, as you've seen. They only got 9 girls that play, but the talent they have in those 9 girls is pretty impressive.
And they've all seen the floor tonight, and It's all 5 on the board right now have scored, and I know a couple others down there have scored, so they might have all 9 in the scoring column. And I think if you're Coach Mummy, it's been a very successful night. You're proud of your team. Fans are giving us a standing ovation here to the performance by Sidney tonight as the clock's ticking down. Looks like Sidney's going to move to 10-0 overall with their record, a 73-31 win over the Bellefontaine Lady Chieftains. We'll be right back with the end-of-game stats and our post-game report and the player of the game.
Your employees are your most valuable asset. Protect them by stopping copier violence. 4U Office provides a full line of quality printers and copiers that keeps your team working efficiently and safely.
Wegner's IGA have been servicing their communities for more than 90 years, spanning 3 generations. Wegner's founded their business on 2 basic principles: excellent customer service and quality products. Visit all our locations and experience the finest selection of deli, fresh meats, and a variety of beverage choices. While there, don't forget to check out our vast selection of fresh coffee beans, produce, dairy, and bakery items. Visit Wegner's today in Minster, Fort Laramie, and now New Bremen.
There's a lot of early mornings that go into 40 years of service, a lot of miles on these tires, and millions of pounds of cargo have traveled in these trailers. It's about dependable service, the kind of service that shows up 30 minutes early every time, that gets your products, cargo, and business from point A to point B safely, quickly, and efficiently. We are St. Mary's Trucking, traveling the roads of commerce in Ohio, Michigan, Indiana, Kentucky. Men and women who produce the solutions that make your business grow, because the most important thing to them is you.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler, with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community, with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
You owe it to yourself twice a year a checkup at Minster Dental Care. Our specialized doctors, Jim Overman, Jim Myring, Sean Sharp, and Philip Slunkowski, are ready to give you the smile you've always dreamed of at any stage of your life. Pediatric, orthodontic, restorative, and cosmetic dentistry are just a few of the services offered. Our latest advancements include CEREC dentistry that allows us to create and deliver a crown in one convenient visit. We're located on State Route 66 in Minster, 419-628-3380 to schedule your appointment today. You owe it to yourself.
NKTelco Sports, Ohio's leading sports broadcasting company, is dedicated to sports coverage, filming over 120 collegiate and high school sporting events that bring quality content and excellent sportsmanship to the big screen. Team up with us as an NKTelco sponsor and receive many benefits: commercials that will be seen by thousands of viewers, multiple name mentions, live web ads, monthly bill stuffers, and discounted network ad insertion spots. Packages are available for any budget. Contact us today. NKTelco is your hometown provider. We are Northwest Ohio's leading independent broadband company that brings fiber to your home. Larger competitors talk about it, but we've been delivering our fiber network for over 10 years, guaranteeing more bandwidth and services, over 80 HD channels, Echo Whole Home DVR, interactive channel guides, in-demand, internet-based phone systems, and local news and sports channels. Innovative, futuristic, and cost-effective.
Welcome back to Sidney High School, where tonight the Sidney Lady Yellow Jackets had a dominating performance with a 73-31 victory over the Bellefontaine Lady Chieftains. We're going to send over to Mr. Matt Everidge for the post-game stats.
All right, like you said, final score 73-31. We'll go with Sidney first. They was 30 of 55 from the field, 6 of 15 from threes, 5 of 6 from the free throw line with 29 rebounds and only 3 turnovers. Very well played game by the Yellow Jackets. On the other side for the Chiefs, Lady Chiefs from Bellefontaine, they was 8 of 28 from the field, 2 of 5 from threes, 11 of 17 for free throws, 21 rebounds and the big 19 turnovers. That was one of our keys. They needed to not turn the ball over, keep control. Unfortunately, that did not happen for them.
Yeah, great performance tonight by Sidney, and we want to throw out our player of the game here, sponsored by The Spot here in Sidney, and the player of the game tonight is Selena Taborn.
Yeah, Taborn, she pretty much controlled everything down low. 13.9 average coming in, was well over 20. On the rebound side, she had about 8 rebounds herself, along with about 5 blocks. They kept calling them jump balls, but the steals, I believe she just straight up blocked them, took them away from them. But just an all-around, well-rounded game.
Yeah, so congratulations to Selena, and congratulations to Sidney with a very dominating performance as they get to 10-0 on the seasons. You got to be proud if you're Coach Mummy getting to that 10-0 perfect record so far. As we said, here coming soon, they're going to hit very heavy into the GWOC schedule. I want to thank tonight our staff on hand, my partner Matt Everidge, cameras Janelle Bullheimer, Andy Bundy, and Daniel Allen, and in our truck, John Quohorse and Bryce Hamrick. My name is Ben Ayers. I want to thank you for watching us tonight on NKTelco Sports. We'll catch you next time.